Position plus consultants basically is a blend of two important words, plus and position. So we add to the position of a person or a company, as simple as that. We are into two major businesses. One is digital marketing, which is adding value and elevating a company's brand image online. And the second business is adding value or elevating a human being in terms of we conduct corporate trainings for them, and we usually focus on workplace positivity for companies and their employees, group of people and individuals as well. That's an interesting question. Why kids? So Position Plus Consultants, as you know, has always been into corporate world. We have always dealt with adults. We have always talked to these adults over the years, and we have also been fortunate enough to even talk to college students during few of our trainings. And we realized that there are few concepts, few life skills, few topics that should be taught to these human beings little early. And that's how we started off with kids workshops. So kids workshops basically is that we believe at Position Plus Consultants that we don't talk about the problem. We try to contribute to the solution in our small manner. So when we are talking so much about stress, depression, anxiety issues, there's so much of stress at corporate world. The employees that we meet sometimes are really in big trouble because of their thought processes, not because of the company giving them the stress, but because of what they think about their work-life balance. That we thought that these concepts should be taught to children, and we want to teach them in their language, in their way, through stories, through songs, through music, through worksheets, through some games, and we want to just let these little brains get an idea what can help them later in their life to beat the stress, to be little more aware of what's going to come in their life and how to fight those traumatic days, if at all they come across when they get back to college or work pressure or anything. So that's the reason we started off with kids workshop. It's a very fun thing that we do with them. We really enjoy because kids bring so much of positive energy in our office. We have to design something very different for them every time, and we talk about some emotions, we talk about self-awareness, we talk about growth mindset. So these are some heavy topics that we talk about, but we try to make it very subtle and very interesting for them. What keeps us going? Wow, their feedbacks, I think. The way they hug us, the way they give us cards, handmade cards, and the joy that we get when we share these big secrets to them. Their eyes are sparkle, they are so much wanting to know more about it. They want to share their problems with us, and those problems are big for them, like my friend is not talking to me, or I was just bullied in bus yesterday. Yeah, so we are here to listen to those problems, and we believe that those are big problems for them. We understand that, and we encourage them to speak here. We have a rule in our kids workshop that we give utmost respect to each other. So if one child is talking about a problem, we have a rule that no one is going to make fun of this nor repeat this problem in another setup. Maybe if they are school friends or they know each other before, we make sure that they don't talk about it outside the office premise. So all this keeps us going because we see a lot of emotions pouring out all of a sudden, and we also have wonderful feedbacks of parents which really keeps us going. There are parents who keep on asking us when is the next workshop. Unfortunately, we just do workshops for kids only during their summer and Christmas break. Rest of the year is dedicated to our other set of business for adults and marketing. But whenever we are doing workshop, the parents gives us huge support, and they really believe in what we are trying to teach to these children. So that keeps us going. Well, yes, parents do play a very huge role in this because we believe that we will meet them for 2, 3, 5 days max, and then they are going to be back home with their family, their house set up. So we, after every session, give a special video message to parents, and we really make sure that parents listen to that and implement that, because there's a lot of reinforcement that needs to be done from their end at home. So I cannot talk about anger management to a child without letting their parents know that this is what we are going to teach them today. I can't send that child back to a home which is full of scream and anger, right? So there is a lot of process that we do. We make very conscious efforts to reach out to parents after every session, so that we are on the same page, because it has to be a collaboration between us and the parents. Otherwise, it's not worth doing all this for this little brain. We talk about digital literacy to them, so we are talking of digital etiquette to them, where we are trying in our own subtle manner to make them aware before they get their own device or before they have their own social media accounts. We want them to be aware that what world is out there and where you should draw a line. Because after a person getting addicted to something, that rehab process, and we have done that for adults, so we know that it's very difficult. So through these sessions, we are trying to tell these children about few very important topics which are hardly taught to them, because we believe that they are too small. Okay, so this Christmas workshop we're doing a little different. We are going to talk on self-awareness. We are going to talk not just on growth mindset. This time we are going to talk on self-awareness, self-regulation, self-control, digital etiquette, assertiveness, which is so important part of communication that is usually missed. Art of listening is always missed when even when we do such communication sessions with adults in companies. Even at a project manager level, person lack assertiveness. So we think that this should be instilled right from the beginning, because it really makes a lot of difference when the way the child talks. And as a mother myself, I want my child to have these skills, because I think the world out there will need all this when they grow up. They just can't have their book knowledge or school knowledge. That's not enough for them when they'll go out to a field of career which is not even started. We don't know which stream they're going to go. Maybe that stream or that work is not even existing right now, the way the world is evolving. So these small skill sets, I think, makes a lot of difference, and that's what we have tried to club and give them as a Santa gift on this Christmas.